Well, it's a beautiful day here, and I wanted to introduce you to a new journal that I just finished. I was hoping to get a lot more of them done, but so far I haven't been able to accomplish but one. My desk is a mess, but I did clean it up a little bit. I have grandbabies in, and so I wanted to bring some semblance of order to my studio and to my home. But this one is chock full of different kits, and I'll list them below. But I wanted to share it with you before I put it up on the shop this morning, hopefully. So this is a journal that was created from a children's book. It has 3 signatures, very large signatures, and a spine, which, if I can measure it, sometimes it's hard to get a feel for how big something is. This is about 1 3/4 wide, maybe almost 2, but and it is 7 by about 9 3/4, 9.5, excuse me, 7 by 9.5. So it's a large journal, and this is an image, a vintage image that I found, and yeah, so let's take a peek inside. So this was, I loved, I think it's by Jessen Art. It's called Jolly Christmas, and she had some jelly prints that she created some kits with, and so I used that to back both sides of it, and I used it in this collage along with some other Christmas papers by my porch prints and Lisa lemonade stand and chapter 1 papers. So there's various kits that I've used to create these. These tags are from Artymaze Christmas Stackables. I just loved them plain. I know that sometimes people are supposed to decorate them, but I loved them plain. So I printed them on cardstock, tea-dye cardstock. So they're thick, and they have just a nice texture in the back. Sari ribbon. So most of my tags are printed on tea-dyed cardstock, which I just love the fact that, you know, it's a thick cardstock, and it just kind of gives them that more vintage look. So there's a pocket and label. And so with this book, I'm going to add a little bit of ephemera pack with some labels that you can place where you want them. So I'm leaving some of this sort of plain. So hopefully a person could create this as their own. And this spine is kind of sewn and then glued in. But yeah, so the idea is to try and leave plenty of space to journal, and the tags can be created to your liking. You can put a picture on the back of them, you can write on the back of them, you can put your own picture in the front, you can number them to create a December daily journal. So yeah, that was my goal, is to try and give enough to start with, but hopefully to create some places, create some places where you can add a bit of touch of your own. So again, these are on cardstock. I've included some of my homemade paper, left it plain for you to work with, and these are also printed on tea-dye paper. I like to sometimes round the corners of some of these, so I'm going to stop and do that. Kind of gives it more of a finished look. And also just maybe kind of, just give it a little bit of finish here. So yeah, I love the idea of using jelly prints and creating your own kits from jelly prints. I'd love to be able to do more of that, get my jelly prints out again. Probably not till the beginning of the year. I have a grandbaby due in end of November, and my son is heading out, and so I will be helping them. So I will be busy. And then these Christmas cards are, let's see, antique Christmas labels. I think these are by Chocolaterabbit. And like again, I will link these below. Chapter 1 papers. And again, I created just some various cards. Again, to be able to put your memories. This is an original paper from a book page from this book. I just like the image, so I left it. Kind of a celebration. One can say we can make it a Christmas celebration. So again, just some Christmas cards. This chapter 1 papers, a little envelope. This is vellum, which has been stamped. Chapter 1 papers, an envelope created from various Christmas papers. And it's been, get that in the page there, it's been stamped. And another card with another image tucked in there. So again, you can take this envelope and put something in it. I am going to include some tea-dyed paper if you wanted to write on it or use it with this book. This book also had some Christmas stories, and so I left them to, not this one, but like the night before Christmas. So I left that in this book and continued it. So that original story is there from the book. I just loved it. It was so pretty. And another some Merry Christmas poems. And this is the Nutcracker, which I also left in. So there was a couple of stories that just wanted to kind of leave in. It's kind of a short version of the Nutcracker. So it starts there and continues. So I left all that in from the original book. Another bottom of vellum. Another tag with a journal card. Placed a journal on the back. So I left hopefully lots of room for you to create your own vision of what you'd like this book to be. Label there. So again, I even tea-dyed the backs of all the Christmas papers too. And so these were all printed on tea-dyed, so you have a nice surface to work with, to write on, to decorate, to do whatever you'd like with them. Just some little labels and tags that you can place in the journal wherever you'd like. Another card and a tuck spot. The back of that jelly print, homemade paper. Again, just different versions. This is a kind of a fold over. And just kind of fold it over, and you can open it up do some writing or decorating it, put pictures of your own family. I even added some more tags and labels. So again, you can write on the backs of these tags, or you can put them wherever you want, put some string. I'm also going to include in this kit, I found this lovely bit of green yarn, they call it, and I'm going to give a hefty amount of this to the kit also, because some of these labels are, you know, small, and you may want to add a little something to the top of those after you've decorated them. I'm going to make sure these stay on the top so they don't get down in there. And so hopefully I will include some of that and just some normal twine here. So you can take your pick, and even a white version, some white. So I hope to include some things that you can add and sort of use those tags as you'd like. So this was that fold over, and this is the back of the fold over and the back of that kind of collaged page there. And some of the pages I stamped. This is kind of a belly band that you can label how you see fit. Stick some pictures in there. Another tag, again, journaling. Here's some of that yarn that I used, a label that you can label whatever you'd like to on them. And another page that's been stamped. And a little tuck spot there with an envelope done by Chapter 1 Papers. And here's another Chapter 1 paper also. So I love them tea-dyed. They just make a very beautiful place. Another card by Artymaze. A decorated pocket with a label. Little kind of side belly band with another kind of a postcard from the same Christmas garden kit by Chapter 1 Papers. Yeah, I loved her. I just really love the subtlety of them, and I really loved them dyed. Printed on tea-dye paper. And just this is another page with a decoupaged. And this is something that you can create and add little pictures to. So yeah. And homemade paper there, some more ephemera, kind of a side pocket, kind of fold up, again, more journaling cards. This is another page from the book. Since it was a Christmas theme, I kind of left it, and you can do it as you wish. And this is some more tags from a pocket, some more tags, some free space, lots of places to add your own, another original book page, a lot more tags and labels that you can use and place where you want, and then you can stick your own pictures in here. I thought the sugar plum tree was actually another story from the book, so I kept this original page there. I don't believe I kept the whole story in there, but it was I thought it was a beautiful image. And more, another decorated envelope, and again, fold out, but you can put your other whatever you'd like in there. I like the, again, just tea-dyed paper to use how you see fit. And this is the last signature with another collage and Silent Night. This is a large, sort of a tag ensemble that you can use, and you can of course write on the back. Plenty of journaling space there. And this is another image. I just love all these vintage images that you can now have access to because they are in the free market now. Another page that's just been collaged a little bit. And another envelope with a pocket. Chapter 1 papers. Another pretty tag with an envelope there. And I just love this paper. It was so pretty. That was from the Lisa Lemonade Stand Christmas Scrap Paper Pack. It was kind of interesting how she had some different stuff there. I think that may be from JunkJournalClub Christmas Printable Paper Pack. So yeah, so this is another one of those jelly prints that were so pretty by Jess and Art, called Jolly Christmas. And another page in the book with some poinsettias stamped on there, and Christmas Carol there, and this vellum has been stamped on, as you can see. A little tuck spot there for pictures, some more homemade paper. I love this homemade paper, nice and thick, so you have plenty of spaces to create, write, add your own pictures, make it your own. That's the idea, I hope, to be able to let you have a starting point for creativity and a place to keep your memories. Another envelope there. Some sorry silk with just a little tag there that you can write something on the back. Another envelope that you can tuck something into. This is a page from the book that I just put another bit of paper on top of. Added a tag in there, and you can put a picture of your own in there. And the back. So I hope you enjoyed this. And I left these, the back free, you can kind of create your own tuck spot, possibly pockets to put photos in. And so I hope you enjoyed this. I am thinking about putting a sari silk closure on this, and so I hope to probably have a picture of that on my website, but I'm not sure. I kind of like it plain, but I may include some sari silk in a place where you can attach it, so I probably will do that. So I've got some beautiful sari silk that I like to use, and so yeah. So Carrie Lee Studios, I hope you enjoyed a look inside this book.